approval from the competition side. Thank you.
Good Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to Nampa, Idaho, as we get set for day 2 of the NCAA tournament. Division 2, West Regional, Pod 2, 11 a.m. here in Nampa, Idaho. 10 a.m. on the West Coast as we get set for NNU, the host school, Northwest Nazarene, and the Dominguez Hills Toros. This is the winner's bracket, both teams winning yesterday. 7-1, Dominguez Hills defeating Concordia. And then NNU with a bottom of the 7th game-winning or walk-off single by Sydney Booth, giving them a 3-2 win over St. Martin's to get here for game 1 of 3 today. We will have to say goodbye to 2 teams today. This is a double elimination tournament. So whichever team loses here in this first game will play in the final game later on this afternoon. Sydney Booth back in the circle doing anything and everything she can for the Nighthawks. She was amazing yesterday. Got pulled out of the game from the circle, got reinserted to close out the game, then had the game-winning hit. As we are underway, Alexis Aguado leading things off for Dominguez Hills. These 2 teams met once during the regular season. This Kent goes to 2-0. These 2 teams met February 3rd at Toro Diamond. NNU, the Nighthawks, came away with a 2-1 win. First strike over on the day for Sydney Booth. The count is 2-1. Hallie Field here on the campus of Northwest Nazarene University. Bunt right back to Booth. She fields it, fires to first. Play was close, and Aguado moving up the line. She is safe.
Now batting number 23, Jay Ross.
Jay Ross now for the Toros. Sean Wally here with you this morning and all day. 3 games in this NCAA tournament. West Regional Pod 2. Pod 1 over in the Pacific Northwest in Bellingham, Washington. The 1-0 over for strike 1. Ross hitting an incredible .416 for the Toros. The 1-1. Catcher wanted that one, didn't get it. Count goes to 2-1. Aguado, Ross, Ramirez, Hull, Wynn, Rico, Albiguera, Lopez, Gomez, and Davis for the Toros here this morning. Count goes to 3-1. Sydney Booth trying to find that control. The 3-1 to Ross. Fouled off the screen. Our first full count of the game. Booth, the 3-2. That's fouled out of play. Ross in 173 at-bats has 72 hits, 13 doubles, 5 home runs. Booth's 3-2, strikeout is called, and stealing second is Aguado. So that'll be 1 down as Ross is caught looking.
Mariah Ramirez.
Mariah Ramirez now She also back in the circle. And of course, big-time power hitter for the Toros. 19 home runs on the season. Booth misses with that one. It's 1-0. Hull on deck for the Toros. One down, Aguado out at second base. Booth delivers. Ramirez can't catch that. And Aguado trying to steal third, and she's in there. The throw went down to second. Interesting move there by Adams. Firing to second. Thought Aguado might be going back to the base possibly. Play was close at third. But here quickly and early, Aguado in scoring position at third base. Just one down in the first inning for the Toros. The 1-1. Again, Ramirez can't catch up to that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Important battle here. Booth to Ramirez and gets her swinging. The big power hitter grabs her bat and walks back to the dugout. Huge strikeout. You get a look at that outside fastball. Ramirez a little late. 2 down for the Toros here in the top of the first. The pitch to Hull, over for strike 1. Booth, the 0-1. Fouled away. Booth ahead 0-2. "65 degrees so far here this morning in Nampa, Idaho. Going to be a warm one, going to 77 later on this afternoon. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Aguado on third after a bunt single, stealing second and stealing third. The 1-2 to Hull. Just a bit outside and high. Count even at 2-2. Can Booth get out of an early jam here in the first? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Hull was right on that, fouled it straight back. Hull, the second leading hitter for the Toros, hitting .347. Booth, the 2-2. Gets another strikeout. Strikes out the side. You take a look at Booth pulling the trigger. Hull unable to connect. We'll head to the bottom of the first. No score here in Nampa on the NCAA tournament from Northwest Nazarene University.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Bottom of the first we go here at Northwest Nazarene University, Halley Field. Sean Wally with you. Nighthawks get their first at-bats of this one. Emma Mulligan takes a look at strike one from Mariah Ramirez. Ramirez, such an impressive hitter and pitcher. 23-7 in the circle this season, a 2.45 ERA. Mulligan skies that to center. Waiting for it and making the catch is Davis for the Toros. One down for the Nighthawks. Clarissa Moreno now, the junior from Selma, California. Ball one to Moreno. Moreno hitting .314, 12 doubles and 5 home runs. Ramirez, the 1-0. Just a tad low. Count goes to 2-0. Ramirez, the 2-0. That one hit to center as well. Davis, another put out.
Now batting number 24.
2 down for NNU here in the first. And that'll bring up everything for the Nighthawks. Sydney Booth had the walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th yesterday. Pitched almost a complete game. Ramirez fires strike one to Booth. Booth, a .282 average. Does have some pop, 4 home runs on the season. That one is just fouled down the left field line. Missed the line by about 2 feet. 0-2 to Booth. Gagnon waits on deck for the Nighthawks if Booth can reach. Ramirez, the 0-2 to Booth. Booth fouls it straight back to stay alive. Ramirez ready, the 0-2, upstairs. Northwest Nazarene got their 40th win yesterday. They would like one more here today. Count goes even, 2-2. Dominguez Hills collected their 36th victory of the season. They also want a victory in this game. Booth skies that. Foul ground. Third baseman over there to make the catch is Gomez, and that ends the Nighthawks here in the first. Top of the second up next. No score in Nampa, Idaho. It's the NCAA tournament from Northwest Nazarene University. Top of the second here at the NCAA tournament in Nampa, Idaho. Division II West Regional Pod 2. Alani Wynn now, the senior from Buena Park, California. The designated player here this morning. Takes a look at strike one from Booth. Wynn hitting .344. Takes a weak wave at that. Quickly 0-2. Wynn, Rico, and Abellera due up for the Toros. Booth delivers the 1-2. That's fouled away, out of play. Booth's 1-2. And again, fouled back and out of play. It's fun to see all the foul balls. There's a little bit of competition going on between young kids here to collect as many foul balls as they can. Great to see them helping out. Count goes to 2-2. The 2-2 from Booth. Another strikeout. That is 4 strikeouts already for Sidney Booth. Fastball high and outside. Wynn unable to find bat on ball. Rico steps in the box now for the Toros with 1 down here in the top of the second. She fouls that one back. Rico hitting .291, 41 hits on the season. Interesting, more home runs than doubles. 3 doubles, 5 home runs on the season. Booth, the 0-1. Ripped into left field. Racing over there, making the catch for Northwest Nazarene is Bell. Nice job tracking that one down. 2 down for the Toros in the top of the second. First out that's not a strikeout. Abellera in the box now for the Toros. Looks at ball 1 from Booth. Abellera hitting .303 on the season for the Toros. The 1-0 upstairs. Two and 0 to Abellera. That one down the right field line, racing over, making a diving catch in right field. What a play. A web gem on display from Obringer. Wow, great defense by the Nighthawk right fielder to end the top of the second for the Toros. We'll move to the bottom of the second. Nighthawks coming up, no score here in Nampa.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
Bottom of the second here in Nampa, Idaho. Sean Wally with you. Abby Gagnon leading things off for NNU. Takes a look at strike one from Ramirez. Gagnon playing third base here this morning. Hitting .325 for the Nighthawks is Gagnon. The off speed over for strike two. 2 strikes quickly on Gagnon. Gagnon 4 home runs, 22 RBI on the season. The 0-2, a weak wave, and Ramirez has Gagnon down on strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Let's take a look at that outside fastball. Gagnon down on strikes. Emma Bumate now, the sophomore from Fresno, California. Bumate hit a home run yesterday. Solo shot over the wall in left center field. Bumate hitting .299 on the season, the 0-1 on the way. Ball one, count goes even, 1-1. The 1-1. The off speed gets Bumate out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down for Northwest Nazarene here in the bottom of the second. The 1-2. Fastball, Bumate stays alive. Bell on deck for the Nighthawks. Ramirez, the 1-2. Another foul. We'll do the 1-2 dance yet again. Ramirez, the 1-2 to Bumate. Pulls the string, the off-speed pitch gets Bumate out front.
KK Bell.
Guessing fastball, 2 down for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the second. Bell in the box now, fouls that to the screen. KK Bell, 1 strike on her. The 0-1. Upstairs, count even at 1-1. The 1-1 from Ramirez to Bell. She can't catch that fastball. 1-2. Two down here in the bottom of the second. No score in Nampa, Idaho. Ramirez. The 1-2's fouled back. Bell stays alive. Nighthawks head coach Rich Wagner telling KK Bell to keep it short. Keep it short. Keep the swing short. The 1-2 on the way. Strike three's the call on the fastball, and that'll end the second inning for the Nighthawks. No score as we move to the top of the third here in Nampa, Idaho. It's the NCAA tournament. We move to the top of the third here in Nampa, Idaho. Sean Wally with you. No score. Cal State Dominguez Hills and Northwest Nazarene. Maya Lopez first ups in the top of the third for the Toros. Skies that one. Will it stay in play? It will. Bumate over near the Toros dugout makes the catch. One pitch, one away.
Batting number 3, Julissa Gomez.
Julissa Gomez up next for the Toros. The freshman from Lake Elsinore, California. Booth fires home. Strike one to Gomez. Gomez hitting .263 on the season. The 0-1. Outside. Count even at 1-1. Booth, the 1-1. That's high. Count goes to 2-1. Aguado on deck for the Toros. The 2-1 from Booth. Just missed. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Booth, the 3-1. Strike 2 called. Count goes even. Booth, the 3-2. Fouled straight back. Booth ready with the 3-2 yet again. Gets Gomez swinging. Yet another strikeout for Sidney Booth. That's 5 strikeouts already. Booth is dialed in. That pitch might have been just off the plate, but close enough for Gomez to wave at it. 2 down here in the top of the third. Alexis Aguado now. She takes a look at ball 1. Toros coached by Jim Mayer. Incredibly, in his 19th season. Umpires talking things over. Not exactly sure why. They are looking at the arm of Aguado. Don't know if there's maybe a scratch, some blood.
Now batting number 23, Jay Ross.
Apparently she got grazed on the arm, and she's awarded first base. Ross getting her second at bat here in the third. 2 outs. Aguado on first. Right to shortstop. Easy soft line drive catch made by Moreno, and that ends the Toros' third inning. We move to the bottom of the third. Nighthawks up next. No score here in Nampa, Idaho.
No errors.
To the bottom of the third we go in Nampa, Idaho. Sean Wally with you. Emily Hernandez. The senior for the Nighthawks. Hernandez, the designated player here this morning. The 0-1 on the way. A weak wave, quickly 0-2. What a pitcher's duel we have here in game one of the day. Ramirez versus Booth. Two of the best in Division II softball. The 0-2 just off the plate. Ramirez, the 1-2 on the way. Fastball that Hernandez cannot catch up to. That is the fourth strikeout for Ramirez. Little upstairs. Ramirez right there. Her and Booth battling for the strikeout lead. Booth has 4 for the Nighthawks. Booth has 5 for the Nighthawks. Ramirez has 4. Jamie Obringer now. Bunt. Dies in the dirt. She's going to get to first base with her speed. Great spin on that bunt. That ball just died in the dirt.
Number 9, Ava Clark.
Take a look at that. Perfect bunt. Nice job charging in from third base by Gomez. But Obringer using the speed. That is the first hit by Northwest Nazarene here this morning. Just 1 hit apiece, 1 hit per team. Get on by any means necessary. You want to win this game and stay in the winner's bracket. And move on to Saturday. The 0-1 to Clark. Fouled back. 0-2. Ava Clark, a freshman, playing center field this morning from Woodinville, Washington. The 0-2. Clark swings through that one. Now 5 strikeouts for Ramirez. Pitch on the outer half. Clark unable to find it.
Batting number 14, Emma Mulligan.
Both pitchers have 5 strikeouts. Booth is through 3 innings. Ramirez 1 out away from being through the 3rd inning. Top of the order now for the Nighthawks. Mulligan, she's 0 for 1 today. The 0-1. Fouled back behind home plate. Obringer was running. She'll retreat back to first base. Obringer a bunt single. First hit for the Nighthawks. Ramirez, the 0-2. What a catch out there at short on the line drive. Rico able to climb the ladder and grab that one. That ends the Nighthawks' 3rd inning. We move to the 4th.
1 hit.
Toros coming up. No score in Nampa, Idaho on the NCAA tournament softball version.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
We are just cruising along here in game 1 of 3 today. The NCAA West Regional Pod 2, Division II softball. Sean Wally here with you in Nampa, Idaho. Ramirez at the plate. Pitcher versus pitcher right now. 5 strikeouts for each pitcher. And 1 hit allowed. What a duel we have going. Top of the 4th. Booth gets strike 1 to Ramirez. Count even 1-1. Ramirez, one of those 5 strikeouts. She struck out in the first. The 1-1 from Booth. Off the plate, 2-1. First of 3 games on this Friday. Booth, the 2-1. And there's a sharp single into left field, and it gets by the outfielder all the way to the wall. It's going to be extra bases, 1 extra base on the air out there in left. The ball got by Bell.
Number 16.
You see Bell just,
Haley Hull.
ball did kind of take a strange hop out there in the grass. Went a lot higher than she anticipated. Body wasn't in front of it, and it rolled to the wall. So Ramirez in scoring position at second base. We're going to have a pinch runner for Ramirez. You see that pinch runner there. That is Faith Hernandez.
Pinch running for the Toros. Number 11, Faith Hernandez.
Hernandez pinch ran in yesterday's victory over Concordia. Hernandez out there at second. She's a senior out of Oakdale, California. Hull at the plate now. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Booth delivers ball 1. The 1-0. Hull swinging through that. It's 1-1. The 1-1 from Booth fouled straight back. 1-2 the count now. Booth ready with the 1-2. That's fouled out of play. The 1-2 with no outs. Top of the 4th. Another strikeout. Down goes Hull
Now batting number
for
2,
the second time. The 6th strikeout for Sydney Booth. She's having herself a day. Wynn getting her second at bat. Also a strikeout victim. 1 down for the Toros. Wynn fouls that off the screen. The Concordia Golden Eagles just arriving. They will play in Game 2 in a win or go home against St. Martin's. Count goes even, 1-1. 1 down here in the top of the 4th. Hernandez out there at second for the Toros. The 1-1. It's off the plate. 2-1 now. Booth, the 2-1. That's high. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Hernandez on second, pitch running for Ramirez. The 3-1. Swinging through that is Wynn. Booth trying to recover. She was down 3-1 to Wynn. Now the count full. 6 strikeouts for Booth. Can she get 7? She might, but not right there. Wynn staying alive. Runner in scoring position. Faith Hernandez at second base. The 3-2 from Booth. Strikeout number 7. Sydney Booth.
Number 25, Medea.
Feeling it here this morning. Wynn goes down swinging. Lucky number 7. 7 strikeouts in 3 2/3 innings for Sydney Booth. Rico, 0 for 1 today. Not one of the 7 strikeout victims. Takes a look at ball 1. Booth 1-0. Fouled back. Count goes even, 1-1. Soft, puffy, high clouds above Halley Fields here in Nampa, Idaho. We had no clouds yesterday. The 1-1. Unable to catch that fastball. Booth firing that out of a cannon. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Hernandez out on second for the Toros. The 1-2. Just getting a piece of that is Rico to stay alive. Wonder if Booth will choose the off speed or stick with the fastball. The 1-2 with 2 down. Incredible. That's 8. 8 strikeouts for Sydney Booth. That one on the outside corner. Rico goes down swinging. We head to the bottom of the 4th. No score in Nampa, Idaho. Clarissa Moreno leads things off in the bottom of the 4th for the Nighthawks. She sends that pitch deep into left center. It's going to get down off the wall, and a leadoff double for Moreno. The Nighthawks shortstop getting things going here in the bottom of the 4th. So take a look at that fastball. Got too much of the plate. She sends it to the wall. Moreno on second. Sydney Booth, a chance to help her team and her cause on the mound. Booth at the plate. Takes a look at ball 1 outside. Booth 0 for 1 today. The 1-0. Count goes even, 1-1. The 1-1 to Booth. Late swing, it's 1-2. Sydney Booth, a senior out of Puyallup, Washington. The 1-2 to her, and she goes down swinging. 6 strikeouts now for Ramirez.
Abigail Gagnon.
That pitch outside. Booth went after it. 1 out for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 4th. Abby Gagnon now, she struck out in her first at bat. Pops this one up into shallow right field. Over there to make the catch, second baseman Aguado. Quickly 2 down after the first pitch of the inning. The double by Moreno. She's out there at second base. The ever dangerous Emma Bumate. Hit a home run yesterday. They'd love one right here. That pitch low. 1 ball. The 1-0. Just got a piece of that, fouled it away. One and one to Bumate. 2 outs, bottom 4. Moreno at second. That pitch close, but it's ball 2. Ramirez, the 2-1 to Bumate. She goes the other way into right field. Racing over to make the catch for Dominguez Hills is Abellera. And that ends the Nighthawks' 4th inning. We are cruising along. We head to the top of the 5th. Toros coming up next. No score in Nampa, Idaho.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
Already, top of the 5th we go. Not even an hour in here in Nampa, Idaho. No score, but that might change right there. Abellera puts a charge in that one deep to center, and it's gone. The Toros finally get on the board and get a piece of Sydney Booth. That one high and deep to center field, and you see the Toro faithful here loving that one. A shocker.
Maya Lopez.
Toros lead it 1-0. And now a conversation in the circle with Sydney Booth. Kiana Abellera coming through for Dominguez Hills. Solo home run, just straight away center field. Nighthawks have to shake it off and regroup. Booth pitching incredibly well Up to that point, just the third hit she's allowed, 8 strikeouts, and now 1 run. 1-0 Toros. How quickly things can change. Booth regrouped. Strike 1 to Lopez. Lopez 0 for 1. Not one of the 8 strikeout victims by Booth. Lays off of that pitch that's high, 1-1. That pitch skied on the infield. Mulligan there to make the catch. Out number 1 for the Toros here in the top of the 5th.
Gomez.
Third baseman Jaleesa Gomez now for the Toros. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Booth throwing the heat. Booth ready with the 0-1. Another fastball. Quickly 0-2 on Gomez. Little extra something on those pitches from Booth. I'm sure she's frustrated at herself for giving up that home run. The 0-2. High. The 1-2 with 1 down. Count goes even, 2-2. Booth, the 2-2. Her 9th strikeout. Gomez goes down swinging. Second time Gomez has struck out. 2 down for the Toros in the 5th. Alex Aguado now for the Toros. They lead at 1-0. Top of the 5th. Booth fires strike 1. Regardless of the outcome, both teams still live to see another day in this double elimination tournament. Each team won yesterday, so whoever loses this one has to stick around and play in game 3, which will be an elimination game. Close, but a ball on that one. Count goes to 2-1 to Aguado. Aguado, one of the few that has not struck out today for the Toros. She has a hit. She's 1 for 1. The 2-1. That's high, ball 3. The 3-1 from Booth. That's right over for strike 2. Booth's 3-2 on the way. Fouled away. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, top 5. And that laced to first base off the glove of Bumate. Aguado will reach.
Now batting
That
number
line
23, Jay
shot
Ross.
to Emma Bumate. You see it right there. Catches her glove, but got too far behind her. Bumate disappointed at that. Now there's one on for the Toros with 2 down. 1 in here in the 5th. Ross takes a close one for ball 1. Ross, a sophomore from Whittier, California, the 1-0 to her. Over for strike 1. Two down here, top 5 in Nampa, Idaho. The 1-1 on the way to Ross. A little excuse me check swing. Goes to 1 and 2. The 1-2 on the way. Skied, foul territory. Can anybody get there? Yes, indeed. Mulligan races over from second to make the catch in foul ground. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Toros strike first. The solo home run by Abalera. It's 1-0 Toros. Bottom 5 here in Nampa, Idaho. KK Bell leads things off for the Nighthawks. Fouls one away. 0-1 to Bell. 1-0 Toros. He scored in the top of the 5th. Solo home run to Abalera. She smoked one to dead center field. 0-2 to Bell. She struck out in her first at bat. That one skied, out of play. Bounces off the exterior of the Johnson Sports Center. The home of Nighthawk basketball. Ramirez, the 0-2. Again. Fouled off the Johnson Sports Center right next door. The 0-2 to Bell, way high, 1-1. Ramirez, the 1-2. Off the plate outside, count even, 2-2. Dominguez Hills, located in Carson, California. This is their 12th NCAA Regionals appearance. Record of 25 and 26 in the regionals. The 2-2. That's off the plate again. Count goes full. Nice job by Bell. Working it back full after being down 0-2. The 3-2 to Bell. Popped up in the infield. Easy play. Just in the circle.
Now batting number 19.
Made by Hull. First base raced over to make the catch. One down for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 5th. Hernandez now from the left side for NNU. She takes ball 1. Dominguez Hills out of the CCAA in California. They finished 3rd in that conference here in 2024. Hernandez can't catch that. 1-1 now. Extremely impressive 2022 season for the Toros. They were the D2 softball national runner-up. Played in the national championship game. Came up short. One ball, 2 strikes to Hernandez. She struck out in her first at bat. The 1-2. Taken for a ball. Count even, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled out of play. The 2-2. Low and outside for ball 3. Ramirez in the circle. 54 pitches in this fast-moving game 1 of the day. The 3-2. The 7th strikeout for Ramirez. Second time Hernandez has fans. That'll bring up right fielder Jamie Obringer. She had a bunt single in her first at-bat. So you look at Hernandez going down swinging. Obringer looks at ball 1 as the Nighthawks in the dugout chant Jamie O, here we go. The 1-0 to Obringer. Over for strike 1. Two down, bottom 5, the 1-1, fouled away. 1-2 on Obringer. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, bottom 5, 1-0 Toros. Obringer stays alive. Obringer, a sophomore from Newbury Park, California. The 1-2. Just getting a piece is Obringer. Mercury rising just a little, 68 degrees now. On our way to 77 later this afternoon. The 1-2 to Obringer. Another foul. Good effort by Lopez at catcher, but unable to catch that one. Count remains 1-2. Clark waits on deck for the Nighthawks. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Toros lead it 1-0. Ramirez, the 1-2, taken upstairs for ball 2. Low-scoring game. It was a low-scoring affair the last time these two played in February. February 3rd, it was a 2-1 NNU win. Obringer can't find that one. Ramirez bringing the change, slowing things down. We head to the 6th. Toros lead it 1-0 in Nampa, Idaho. What a game we have for you here. To the 6th inning we go. 1-0 Toros over the Nighthawks. Here in Nampa, Idaho, Sean Wally with you. The NCAA Tournament West Regional Pod 2. Both these teams won yesterday to get to the early game on day 2. Double elimination tournament. Winner moves on to championship Saturday. Loser sticks around and plays at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Ramirez at the plate, pitcher versus pitcher. Booth, 9 strikeouts for the Nighthawks. The 1-1 to Ramirez. She can't connect. 1-2. Ramirez 1 for 2 on the day. A strikeout and a single. Reached second on the air in left field. And there's the second strikeout for Ramirez today. Booth, double digits with strikeouts. The high and outside fastball. Ramirez can't find it. 10 strikeouts for Sydney Booth. So impressive in the circle for the Nighthawks all season. Booth to Hull now. Hull skies one. Left field, in front of the warning track. The yard will hold that one. Bell makes the catch. 2 down for the Toros here in the 6th. Nguyen now for the Toros. She takes a look at ball 1. Booth, the 1-0. Win late with that swing. Count even 1-1. Booth, the impressive 10 strikeouts. Not exactly near her high of 16 in a game. This performance has been dominant. Couldn't imagine 16 strikeouts. But Sydney Booth has done it. But she trails 1-0 right now, the 2-1. Count goes to 3-1 to win. The 3-1 with 2 down. And that hits Nguyen, and she'll take first base.
Now batting number 25, Madrea Rico.
Rico walks to the right side. She is 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout.
Pinch running number 21 for the Toros, Alex Davis.
Alex Davis pinch running for the Toros. Davis is at first base. 2 down, top of the 6th. Toros lead it 1-0 on a 5th inning solo home run by Abalera. Pitch right at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 from Booth. That should get the Nighthawks out of the inning, and it will. The pop out caught
Top end of the 6th inning.
by Mulligan at second base.
No runs.
6 outs left for the Nighthawks. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Toros here in Nampa, Idaho. It's the NCAA tournament from Northwest Nazarene University. We head to the bottom of the 6th here in Nampa, Idaho. Sean Wally with you. Toros lead the Nighthawks 1-0. Nighthawks need to find some base runners and a run. Clark, the ground ball to short. Handled out there by Rico. 1 down
Batting number 14, Emma
for the
Mulligan.
Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the order for NNU. Mulligan, she's 0 for 2 today, playing second base. Ramirez delivers strike 1. Ramirez ready with the 0-1. Fouled high and out of play. Into a tree. Thought the tree was going to catch it for a moment, but it did trickle down. 0-2 to Mulligan. The 0-2. Ground ball, second base. Easily handled out there by Aguado. 2 down for the Nighthawks in the 6th.
Moreno.
Toros lead it 1-0. Winner gets the rest of the day off, and they play tomorrow. Moreno now. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Takes a look at strike 1. Sydney Booth waits on deck. Ramirez, the 0-1. That bounces up there, 1-1. Two down for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 6th. They need a run. 4 outs left. make it 3. Another grounder to second. Aguado handles it, and the Nighthawks are done here in the 6th. 1 inning left. Toros lead it 1-0. Top of the 7th up next here in Nampa, Idaho.
On campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
Top of the 7th we go. Toros up 1-0. And Abalera gave them that 1 run with a home run in the 5th. Skies that one to right field. 1 pitch, 1 down. Catch made out there by Jamie Obringer. Lopez up now for the Toros. Sidney Booth's gone the distance. Just giving up 4 hits, but one of them was that solo home run in the 5th. 10 strikeouts for Booth. Her career high in a game is 16, set back in 2022. Her high this season is 14 in a game against Montana State Billings, and that's going to be an error.
Now batting number 3.
Abby Gagnon unable to handle that one. And Lopez gets to first base. You see the grounder. Gagnon to her left. Ball bounces off her wrist. So there's 1 on for the Toros with 1 down in the top of the 7th. 7 innings played in softball. So the Nighthawks will be up in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 15. Samantha Kwiatkowski.
Needing at least 1 run to stay alive, depending on whether or not the Toros score any here. Could be more than that. Sam Kwiatkowski pinch running at first base for the Toros. No, I'm sorry. Kwiatkowski is pinch hitting. She is at the plate. 1-0. Now 1-1. On the way. Off the glove of Bumate. Runner at third now for the Toros. Kwiatkowski goes back to first. She's safe. Toros in business. Runners at the corners, just 1 down.
Now batting number 6, Alexis Aguado.
Great job by Kwiatkowski to come off the bench. The sharp liner into right field off the glove of Bumate. And Aguado will hit for NNU. And that might be it for Sidney Booth. Head coach Rich Wagner in his 12th season out to the circle. Wants to talk to his players. Wagner may stay with Booth. She's pitched so well today. Might just be going over strategy with the infielders on what to do with runners at the corners. Nighthawks can't really afford to give up any more runs. They trail by 1 here in the final inning. Definite strategy session for Rich Wagner and his infielders. Booth staying out there. One down for the Toros here in the 7th, but they're threatening. Runners at the corners. Booth has 10 strikeouts. She would love an 11th right here. Or possibly the Nighthawks could get a double play and get out of it. Aguado at the plate. Shows bunt, fouls out away. Aguado, one of the rare Toros having success against Booth today. She's 2 for 2. Goes after that one. It's 0-2 now. I mentioned Booth would love a strikeout. She's got a chance for one right here. 101 pitches on the afternoon. The 0-2. It's high, 1-2. The 1-2 from Booth. Gets the strikeout. That's number 11. Aguado goes after it. First time Aguado's been punched out today. 11 Ks for Booth. Toros still threatening. Runners at the corners. Jay Ross a chance now to add to the 1-0 Toro lead. She takes a look at strike one. Booth ready with the 0-1 to Ross. Ross sends it into shallow left center field. Right center field, I should say. That drops, and the Toros get an insurance run. They lead it 2-1. Pitch on the inside half of the plate. Ross sends it to right center field. Lopez scores. It's 2-0 Toros. Ramirez, 1 for 3 today. Struck out twice. She has a chance to help herself and the Toros. They already lead 2-0. Booth fires a fastball. Ramirez misses. 0-1. Booth fires the 0-1. Fouled straight back. 0-2 now. In the other West Regional, Pod 1, hosted at Western Washington University. They're in the 6th inning. Cal State San Marcos and Western Washington. It's 2-1 San Marcos in the 6th. The 0-2 upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. 1 run in this inning. It's 2-0 Toros here in the 7th. The 1-2. Skied to center field. Tracking that to end the inning is Clark for Northwest Nazarene. But the Toros get a insurance run. Nighthawks, their final ups. They need 2 runs to stay alive. Bottom of the 7th up next from Nampa, Idaho. Final 3 outs for Northwest Nazarene. They trail the Toros 2-0. Sean Wally with you from Nampa, Idaho. Sydney Booth, the first chance for the Nighthawks. She takes strike one from Ramirez. Both pitchers have done so well today in the circle. Ramirez with 8 strikeouts, only allowed 2 hits. Count even at 1-1. Ramirez, the 1-1 to Booth. Booth takes strike 2. Booth fouls that away to stay alive. She's 0 for 2 on the day with 1 strikeout. Ramirez, the 1-2 to Booth. Sydney can't connect. She strikes out. 1 down for the Nighthawks. You see Ramirez go with the heat high and outside. Abby Gagnon now with 1 down. Ramirez now with 9 strikeouts. Both pitchers doing so well here this afternoon now. This game started at 11 Mountain Time. First of 3 on the day here in Nampa, Idaho. The 1-0 to Gagnon. Fouled away. The 1-1. The change over for strike 2. The 1-2. So close, but taken for ball 2. Gagnon 0 for 2 on the day. Victim of one of Ramirez's 9 strikeouts. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Gagnon a ground ball right back to Ramirez. 2 down for the Nighthawks.
Now batting number 12, Emma Bumate.
Final chance for NNU. Emma Bumate. She hit a home run yesterday. Could use one right here, but they would also like a base runner as they need 2 runs to stay alive. Ramirez fires low. Bumate 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Takes that one close, 2-0. Lopez out to talk to Ramirez in the circle. 2 balls, no strikes to Bumate. Lopez probably reminding Ramirez, don't throw a fastball down the middle, because Bumate can send it over the wall as she did yesterday. The 2-0 with 2 down. Bumate smacks that into center field, and it'll drop. The Nighthawks stay alive.
Now batting number 13, KK Bell.
KK Bell now the left fielder. Trying to keep things moving for NNU. They need 2 runs with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Bell 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout. Olivia Bailey going to pinch run for Bumate.
Pinch running for the Nighthawks.
Getting a little more quickness and speed out there on the base paths.
Bailey.
The Nighthawks need 1 run before they can get a second. Bell does have power, 6 home runs on the year. What a boost it would be to the Nighthawks if she can get a hold of one right here. 0-1 to her. Ramirez, the 0-1. Taken high. Count even, 1-1. If the Toros hold on, they get the rest of the day off and they play tomorrow. The 1-1. That's low. Count in Bell's favor, 2-1. If the Nighthawks cannot come back, they have to regroup and they'll play again at 4 p.m. Mountain. The 2-1. Down bottom 7. Bell just got a piece of that one. Keeping hope alive for the Nighthawks. The 90th pitch from Ramirez. The 3-2, and Ramirez gets her 10th strikeout on the day, and the game is over. The Toros win it 2-0. You take a look at the final pitch of the game. Ramirez getting Bell just behind to that one. Ramirez, what a day in the circle. Dominguez Hills wins it 2-0. They advance to Saturday double elimination tournament, so the Toros have the advantage tomorrow. If they do lose game 1, they'll play again game 2, no matter who they play. Wow, what a game. Great job by both Booth and Ramirez in the circle. Nighthawks have to regroup, figure out who they play at 4 p.m. Mountain. They'll play the loser of game 2. Or I should say they'll play the winner of game 2, as St. Martin's and Concordia have already lost once. So game 2 will be a loser out game. Join us at 1:30 Mountain Time as we get set for St. Martin's and Concordia. Dominguez Hills, the Toros win this one 2-0 over host Northwest Nazarene. Sean Wally, thanks for joining us. 2 games left on this Friday afternoon from Nampa, Idaho, the campus of Northwest Nazarene University.